name is Angel Garcia, and I'm going to be presenting Individualism and Community as reflected in Walt Whitman's poem, A Child Said, "What is the Grass?" Now, although individualism and community are linked, they counter each other quite often. Particularly in literature, one is seen as the rival of the other. The community imprisons the individual while the individual rebels against the community. Whitman does something a little differently in his poem, A Child Said, "What is the Grass?" He combines individualism and community to celebrate how, although they can seem like conflicting terms, one of the concepts is capable of existing with the other, and everyone is equal, as well as having their own unique qualities. There's a you and them, as well as there is a them and you, is one way to put it. Whitman presents this idea by using grass as an extended metaphor and using vivid imagery as well. In the first 4 lines, the speaker, who's assumed to be an adult, encounters a child that asks him a simple question: what is the grass? The speaker is incapable of answering the question because, in this matter, he knows only as much as a child does, thus inviting a sense of community between the two of them, although they are so superficially different. The speaker then goes on to compare the child directly to the grass in the 4th stanza, when he says, "I guess the grass is itself a child, the produced babe of vegetation." This gives grass an individual characteristic while also proving that it can be the same as a child. Other instances where the speaker gives the grass individual qualities are when the speaker calls it the handkerchief of the Lord, or when he describes the grass as curling. The grass also seems to have a combining quality that represents community. The speaker states in the 5th stanza that it sprouts alike through different zones and grows among blacks, whites, Native Americans, politicians, and other individual groups in the same exact way. This also hints to the fact that no matter where we travel to, we're still the same individual, and we bring our sense of community with us as well. When the speaker says the grass is the beautiful, uncut hair of graves, not only is he giving us a powerful image, but he's also stating that even if we're all virtually individuals, in death, we are all the same. The speaker also considers how, although we may be experiencing the same tragedy, like a war in America, children being taken from their mothers' laps and boys dying in battle, every person experiences it together as a community on one end, and separately as an individual on the other. Whitman also reveals that a personal issue of his own in the 7th stanza is pressing: his sexual identity. The speaker states that if he'd known the soldiers buried beneath the grass, he may have loved them. This exemplifies how, while Americans may have been dealing with patriotism during the war and conflicts such as those, Whitman was dealing with his own personal dilemma, as well as other people might have been doing the same. Moreover, Whitman considers more in his poem than just them, or you, or I, or us, or even the grass. He uses the latter to express an idea, and to celebrate the individuals and the community's capability of being one and the same, and to celebrate the one in the many, as well as the many in the one.